Hi, my name is Fred, and I'm one of the bloggers here at Rots and Shots. As you know, I've been away for a little bit because of the 140th annual meeting here in Pittsburgh. And tonight I want to share a little bit of information I found while I was at those annual meetings and exhibits, talking to some of the factory reps for a few different companies. And right now I want to talk to you a little bit about ammunition. One, I want to talk to you about Federal. Federal has a new round. They call it a guard dog. And it's actually, I found it to be a rather ingenious take on defense ammunition. What the guard dog is a hollow point round, but unlike other hollow point rounds, this particular hollow point round happens to look like ball ammunition. And you're probably wondering, well, how can it look like ball ammunition? It's basically smooth and appears to have no hollow cavity in it. Basically, like I said, looks like ball or conical lead ammunition that you would take to the range and practice with. But what you find upon the round impacting is that there is a hollow cavity in the center of the round, just below the tip, that is filled with a polymer that guarantees the round's expansion upon impact with a particular target, whether it be person, animal, etc. But it does guarantee expansion. This new Federal round also reduces the age-old problem of feed jamming with typical hollow point ammunition by mimicking the, as I said, either conical lead or ball ammunition, if you want to put it that way. Rounds, they don't snag on feed ramps because they have the same type of profile as ball or conical lead ammunition. So the proof of the pudding was when the Federal rep actually flattened one of these rounds out for me and actually showed me that the polymer filling was directly below the nose or tip of the round, and that there is a cavity there that causes the round to expand. As I said, it's guaranteed expansion. So you can have a more reliable feeding round, still carry it for personal protection, and still be assured that you're not going to become somewhat of an instant serial killer. Because like other guaranteed expansion rounds, it transfers a greater majority of its energy into whatever target it hits. And then nextly, I want to talk to you about the Winchester Ammunition Corporation. Winchester, a few years back, for those of us that are up in years enough to remember it, produced a round called the Black Talon. And the lame scream media promptly jumped all over this round and jumped all over Winchester Ammunition and said because the coating on it, which they believed at the time to be a Teflon coated round, they said it was a cop killer because it supposedly went through bulletproof vests, and it supposedly was so much more terrible than any other personal protection round out there. And they jumped on it and jumped on it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it until they sparked enough of an hysteria amongst non-gun owners and amongst people who did not recognize, that cop killer ammunition was just a label that the antis were putting on particular rounds to try to intimidate the public, to try to in some way instill more fear in them of these particular rounds of ammunition than any other. Eventually Winchester did pull the round from the market, but not really caving to the anti-gunners. They later on introduced a line of ammunition called the Ranger line of ammunition. And Lord and behold, there was no media uproar about this round of ammunition. It didn't look any different than any other round of ammunition. It didn't have the fearsome name attached to it. In fact, it had sort of a good guy kind of name attached to it. But what you really discovered, if you knew your ballistics and knew what you were looking at, was it was the same round of ammunition called something different. It was the same black Talon projectile seated on a brass casing that appeared nothing like the supposed ferocious cop killer rounds with the black coating on them. I think people were more scared of the black coating than the round. But so you still had the same dynamics, the same round of ammunition, but because Winchester put a friendlier name on it and a friendlier appearance by having a law enforcement badge on it or star on it, calling it Ranger ammunition, you didn't have the media uproar. The media types didn't actually examine the round. They didn't pay no mind to it, in fact, of the matter. So my hat's off to Winchester Ammunition. I congratulate them for not caving to the media bias and not caving to the anti-gun pressure. And I congratulate them for still producing the same round of ammunition and finding a way around the labels and the media bias and the idea that because it had a different look, a different feel, a different texture, or even a different color for that matter, that it was any more dangerous or less dangerous than any other round of ammunition. So again, congratulations to the Winchester Ammunition Corporation for defeating the media bias against one of their products and the media hype and hysteria against one of their products. And I'd like to take a minute to remind all of you that my opinions, commentaries, suggestions do not in any way, shape, or form reflect those of any organization that I may mention, or they do not reflect any group of people that I may mention. They're just my opinions and mine alone. So there you have it. Both of these rounds appear like they're going to be rather successful, rather popular. And both rounds are excellent products. So good luck to Federal on their new product. I wish them much success. I hope everybody will give the Guard Dog a try. And again, congratulations to Winchester Corporation, and I wish you continued success in selling your Ranger line of ammunition. And I hope folks will also give the Rangers a try. I find them to be very, very, very good quality ammunition. I've used Rangers many a times. So, again, I'm going to be bringing you a whole series of blogs. In my next blog, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about a new offering from the Beretta Corporation, Beretta USA. Alright, well, for now, my name's Fred, and I'm one of the bloggers here at Rots and Shots. I hope you all have a good evening.